Good morning. Let's try this again. Good morning, everybody. So I decided to do a pop-up surprise live this morning. It's raining. I was going to go fishing. It didn't work out too good. But let's watch this little 2-minute video. Then I'm going to come back in. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff this morning. I think a lot of times, a lot of us have been talking about first aid, and what do we do? If we have a serious situation here in the United States, um, a disaster, a war, civil unrest, ML, whatever it may be, we could have a serious shit show, right? And let me try to watch my mouth. Okay, we could have a poo poo show. We could have one. But, I think the thing that's really important is that we get on point and that we keep striving to go forward in our preparedness journey. And I think that's really important. So check it out. It's about a 2.5 minute video, and then I'll be right back.
Then you got these two pockets up here on the top. We'll get into everything that's included in this bag. I am very effing impressed. I don't, excuse my French, I'm on one this morning, I guess. Then you got this pocket's full. And then on top of it, you have more things back here behind it. So we're going to tear this into this bag today. And this is the most impressed I've ever been. I've always put my own medical stuff together, but I feel with the way things are going, that it's very important that we all have some type of, even if you do your own bag. But we'll get into this bag, and I'm going to tear it apart and show it during the live stream. But I just thought I'd show a little bit here this morning. The other thing I want to talk about is these awesome light bulbs that my mom, 80 years old, Prep City, right? Look at that. So we bought a 4-pack of these. I'm not an affiliate or anything of this. I found them on Amazon, 4 for $40. They charge themselves. You can put them in a lamp. Then you add this little adapter, which is really cool. It just screws on. Pretty much hang it anywhere you want to hang it. We got them for emergency lighting. And then, of course, we have oil lamps as well for emergency lighting. Right now, I have a little bit of a mess up here because I'm getting ready to mount the security camera. Oh, and I'm getting ready to go fishing. And we got some extra locks for our building out there for safety. And it's that time of year, folks. Take your smoke detectors down, take your alarms down, change out the batteries. So I'll see y'all in just a minute. Let's get into this bag. Let's talk about it in detail. I wasn't going to have a live, but it's raining, so I can't really go fishing this morning. But we got lots and lots to do today. And I hope you all are doing the dang thing too if you're watching this now or watching it later. Let's talk some down to earth sensible prepping. Because what do you do when there's a SOS or a 911 and they're not there to respond? We better be on our game about this. I'm working right now to get a medical expert to come in and talk to us. I think it would be really important. We've had that happen before here on the channel, but I think that I would like to get some EMTs and that kind of thing to come in and talk to us. So we'll see. And maybe even a dentist. I have a friend of mine that's a dentist. Maybe I could get her to come in and talk to us about dental health as well. See y'all in a little bit.
Folks, I don't usually purchase first aid kits, right? Because they're always so short of things that I feel they need. So you might remember on Off the Wall Prepper, I did a first aid special showing the totes. But I've decided, because of the way things are escalating in this country, right, that a first aid bag is a grab and go. It's easy. But I want to bring up something before we dive into this bag, and this bag it's really cool. I'm one of those people that it takes a lot to impress me. This bag really has impressed me with what it comes with, the durability of the bag, the strapping, so you can carry it over your shoulder, you can carry it like a backpack, you can just grab it and go, or you could keep one, depending on your financial situation, in your vehicle that you drive most of the time or in your home. I think that first aid is one of those things that a lot of us are lacking the skills and the ability to know how to do it. And How many of you feel, honestly, there's only a few of us here this morning. I don't care how many people there are here. Hit a one if you feel like you're lacking a little bit in first aid or first aid supplies. Hit a one. This is what I want to bring up first thing, and then we're going to dive into this bag and we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to also talk about a couple things that I've done recently, first aid wise, for my own health. Um, but this is really interesting, right? Um, how I research around and I look at stuff and I'm like, okay, we could do this or we could do that, right? Well, check this out. I'm going to show it on the screen here. Hold on a minute. So I think this is the coolest idea ever. I think it's the coolest idea ever. So you take some pill bottles because imagine this, okay? This is the scenario. You're out and about, you're on vacation, you're going to the cabin, um, you're a trained EMT. Well, Mama Freddie, you should come on and talk to the channel. We would come, Mama Freddie, Mama Freddie. I would like somebody to come on and just talk about some basic down to earth things like Amanda Moe did for us. And Amanda Moe, if you hear this video, I or watch this live stream, please reach out to me via email. I have your door brace here and they shipped it to me instead of shipping it to you. So I want to get it to you. So please, I don't know why it happened. That's why I took down the website. There's some issues with it right now, and I need to fix those issues before I put it back up. I also need to apologize to RCX. She got caught in the mix of the screw up. And Beth D, if you're listening, you also have some paracord bracelets that are going out to you tomorrow morning. I apologize for the delay because we were gone, as you all know, to my mom's. But this pill bottle thing, right? I think it's really cool because imagine, right, that you're out and about and you're away from home and you're traveling or whatever it may be. And I don't think people realize how much could go inside of a bottle. You could put, your bandages, you could put different items that would really come in handy. And I think that this is a great, great idea. So let's be honest, an emergency situation happened. It's not always going to wait until you're able to get home or to your vehicle where you keep all your emergency supplies. Because on occasion, you might be on a city bus, you might be at your favorite sports team in another city, vacationing 100 miles away. But that to me doesn't mean that we have to be completely, entirely out of luck, right? Uh, if we put this little pill botter thing together, you could have your own little your own little thing to carry with you that could be easy. Gals, you could carry it in your purse. Guys, you could carry it in a bag. You could carry it in your toolbox. But in the pill bottle survival kit, you could put bandages, alcohol wipe, duck. You can get 3 feet worth of duct tape in one box, razor blade, um, a multi-tool, matches, a striking pad, fire starters, tinfoil, hooks, fishing line. You could safety pins, painkillers. You could put all kinds of things. I think that this little survival thing would be really good because I never really thought about like using pill bottles, and most of us had medicine or whatever, right? We do have some extra pill bottles. Maybe start saving them. There's also a place where you can buy empty pill bottle bulk. You can put them together as gifts for people, but you could have. I think it'd be wise to have at least 3 to 5 bandages tucked inside one, maybe some alcohol wipes, maybe some burn ointment, like what happened to me at mom's. I think that could come into play really well, right? Oh, very cool, Mama Freddie. Very cool. Yeah, see, darn it. But so I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I think that this pill bottle thing could really come into play, make it real easy just to put a mini kit together. Because like when I was at my mom's and I burnt my hand from exploding the eggs, right? My mom has a toolbox, an old toolbox, and my younger brother, put together a whole first aid kit for her. She goes, "Oh, just go right up there, KJ. It's on the shelf." Grabbed it, burn ointment, boom. If I probably didn't have the burn ointment, I did blister, but it probably could have been a lot worse. The other thing is, you all know from me being in these massive car wrecks, I've been in, well, 3 really bad wrecks. One of them caused me PTSD, and then also, um, yeah, I've just been in wrecks. So a guy at my work, he has a bad back like I do. So I purchased this on off of Amazon, and folks, I've seen a huge difference in my core of my body getting stronger from wearing this. And I wear it usually anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day now. I'm going to actually start even wearing it more than that because I feel better and my shoulders are pulling back and it's building up the core of my body, which is really important because the last thing you want to do is be slumped over and feeling bad and it makes your whole body just start aching. Um, okay, that's fine, Mama Freddie. Shoot me an email. The Yeah, it's a posture correction. That's correct. Remaining remnant. The other thing is, y'all know I have a bad knee. So right now my knee's been doing good. Summer usually it does. The change of weather. I honestly was about to go to the ER and have it drained because uh, unless somebody has some ideas in the chat, which I would really appreciate to get the inflammation off my knee. I don't want to start taking Aleve, Advil, and Tylenol all the time because it's not good for your gut, right? Um, so I have like 5 different knee braces, and I just bought a new one while I was in Colorado that is that has copper, and the copper has seemed to work a lot with getting the inflammation out. So I like it because it's natural. It's just kind of like a pull-on elastic one, and that's really helped. But this is the one when my knee's really hurting. My knee goes right in the middle. There's like 3 adjustables, and I put it on and I wear it. Especially if I'm out hiking or fishing or whatever, I wear one like this to give that stability on the knee. The thing about my knee, and I was in a brace for a long time, folks, a long time. When I broke my ankle at the joint, I was in a brace then from my hip all the way to my foot, and then I re-injured my knee 2 times, and so I've been really. I was babying my knee too much. That's the only way I can put it. I was babying my knee too much. And when I was babying my knee, it seemed like it was getting weaker and weaker. So what I started doing is I started slowly getting away from wearing the braces and strengthening my knee by walking more. And I think that that's really really important. But let's talk about this situation with first aid bag. Now y'all know I'm a tightwad too. So when I purchase something, I have to purchase it knowing that I really think it's like the bomb.com, right? That it's really something that I need to get. And so here's the bag. And I'm just going to get into this first pocket and talk about it. And I mean, it is packed, y'all. Y'all see that? It is totally packed. Now, I added only like 3 things. They had these on sale. Now, I am an affiliate of My Patriot Supply. So if you purchase one of these bags or purchase medical supplies, which I'm going to show their site, they had these on sale for $2. And you get a dozen of them. And these are those compressed hand towels. Remember when I was camping and I showed you the towel? You can use them for your face, you can use them for gauze. I thought $2 was really cheap. So I bought 2 bags of those. I added them to the first aid kit, but I didn't add a lot to this first aid kit. So they actually have a splint in the bag, and this bag is by My Medic, right? So you get a nice size splint, arm width or leg width, however you want to look at it. So that's really cool. They also give you now this is just one pocket, right? Okay, they give you 2 instant cold packs, so smash cold. Um, they also give you a really cool pack of burn shield. And I was pretty impressed with this because you don't only get one, you get like 6 different packets of burn shield in this bag. So I was impressed with that, but I'm like totally impressed with this bag. So you get a super wash, you get 2 bottles of super wash, and I'm going to leave them wrapped until I need them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should unwrap them because if there's an emergency, do you want to be screwing around with unwrapping something? I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe it's better to wrap them. You get the cool thing about this bag too is if you see it right here, there's a lot of little elastic pieces where you can add in stuff like be it scissors, tweezers, fingernail clippers, whatever. So they have a thing of tape in here, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm just into this big pocket. Then when you pull into the big pocket, you also have a mini bag of ace bandages, splints, a finger, even one that adjusts to your finger. Y'all see it? So you have the one that adjusts to your finger, and then you have two ace bandages up here on the top. And then let's keep going. Another pack of burn shield. Same thing, 5, 6 packets total. Um, One of them is emergency burn care dressing. And I think burns are like something that we all really need to be concerned about, honestly. This is a big one, right? That's a big one. So there's the big one. And then they put like four more packets, so 5 packets per bag. And you get 2 bags of those. Let's keep going. We're only into one pocket. I thought this was really cool. They included 2 of these in here. These are the CPR shields. So when you're doing CPR, you're not right on their mouths, right? So they include that. Man, I'm gonna have a full thing here. This is pretty cool too. These are super skins, and they include 2 space nope, 3 space blankets. This is just one pocket, y'all. Just one pocket. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed with it. I think that I'll have to do a little rearranging just so that I can get this stuff the way I want to. Now we're going to go into this little pocket here and just kind of go through it. Um, this is okay, they call everything at My Medic mods. So this is a treatment and relief mod. It has 3 triple antibiotics, 2 lip balms, 2 sunscreen, 2 sting reliefs, a towelettes, a white petroleum, itch relief, 2 of them, 2 oral pain reliefs, an ammonia tablet, and chafing cream. So there's a couple bags of that. I think there's 2. Yep, there's 2 bags of that as well. Then you get down to it, and you got clean and prep pads, and they give you a total of 9 in each bag. And once again, they give you 2 bags of that. So I mean, if you add all this up, there's baby YouTube behind me being curious. She does not like us to move anything in the house, and we've been moving a bunch of stuff, and she doesn't like it. So she'll get over it. And she also doesn't want to leave my side after going to Colorado. She's been a little nervous every time I go out the door. Then up in the top little pocket, you got little bags of, this is cold and cough, ibuprofen. What else is in here? And this is all coming in your bag. I mean, that's a nice assortment, honestly. Yeah, come on in and say hi, lurkers. We're nice people. So look at that. That's a stack of stuff, right? I'm gonna go through it just so y'all know. You get ibuprofen, you get aspirin, you get, who knows what APAP is? I don't know what that is. Does somebody in the chat know what APAP is? It says extra strength. I don't know what that one is. I'm honest. I'm being honest here. It says 2 tablets, extra strength, APAP. Anybody know what that one is? I don't know. Nobody? Mama Freddy, do you know what that is? It also has diotame. There's 2 packets of the diotame in here. Cold and cough. Oh no, there's 4 things of diotame and diafen and mesaline. There's packs of metalzine. So some of those I'm gonna have to look up and put a little note in here because I don't know what they are. That's just, I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't know everything about medicine. I don't know everything about OTC. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mama Freddy. So there's 2 bags of that as well, and then also in the top pocket you have Cocos, which is electrolytes. So they give you 3 bags of electrolytes too. So that's cool. There's 2 of them in each bag. And I thought this was interesting. It says aqua, two things of aqua tabs in each bag too, as well as the cocos, which is the electrolytes. So that's just in the big pocket, y'all. That's just in the big pocket. Another thing that I added to, because y'all know how I'm about fire, I don't think it could hurt to have some waterproof matches. These weren't very expensive. I make my own also, And you could add some of your own things to this or purchase them, whatever you want to do. But I did buy a 4 pack of waterproof matches that I added to the kit just because y'all know how I am about fire. So now we're going to get into these front two pockets. I'm pretty impressed with this though. Um, you might be able to run around and grab all this stuff. Now, this is one thing that I added. I got a couple of them. This is your blood clot powder, and I got two of these 3 packs. Right, there's directions right there on the front for the use. This is also from My Patriot Supply. So this is one thing that I keep thinking, like, if somebody is really wounded, like, how are you going to help them? So I think that that's kind of important that that you think about some of the things that maybe you look at the bag contents and you say, okay, I want some blood clot because I think blood clot is going to be, this clot powder is going to be one of those things that you probably in a civil war, in a revolution, in a SHTF, in an all out craziness, somebody's going to get hurt. And I really would like, I'm pretty big on making sure that I don't just have one, that I have several of things. So this is something on my list that I'm going to be purchasing in bulk and get some more in. Not necessarily that I'll need it, but what if I need to? What if one of my neighbors needs it? What if somebody calls me and says, on the walkies down the road and says, KJ, get here. We need this, this, this. I could grab this bag and take it to them. And I want to get more into it. I did pick up that really cool little first aid book when I was in Colorado too for a whole $2.50. They did provide 3 packets of the gloves, but me and Dragonflies were talking about this. She's like, "How about you put more gloves in there?" And I want to be honest about this. Me personally, if it's an all out SHTF, it's like a doomsday scenario. It's like whatever the bad scenario is, right? Do you think you're really going to put gloves on? Do you think that medics in the military put gloves on? They probably don't. I know they don't. They deal with the blood. They deal with the wounded. Is it safe? Probably not. Probably not. Right? Um, yeah, yeah. I got a book of herbal and foraging, and we've been collecting a lot of stuff, Tamara. So this is in the big front pocket here that I'm about to show you, which is this front one right here. And this is something that I added. Nope, these I didn't add these. These are the ones that came with it. These are called Gauze mods, and there's two of them in there. They have a 2x2, three 2x2 gauze pads. They have two 4x4s, three non-adherent gauze pads, 2x2s, two non-adherent gauze pads, 3x4s, one 2-inch gauze roll, and one 3-inch gauze roll, and you get 2 packets of the same thing. So that's a gauze mod. Um, and then I got three more things of super skins. And I think these super skins are pretty cool. You get 12 to a pack. 12 of them to a pack. They're 4-way stretchables. They do have aloe applied to them as well, which I like natural ways to help yourself, that's for sure. And then in the very front of that little pocket, they give you meta strips, 2 things of meta strips, and it does come with the adhesion too. Oh, it actually comes with the what is that? This one I haven't looked at this little thing. Looks like some type of, like, almost like a super glue. And then also it comes with your thermometer, tweezers, some pads. What else? What else is in here? This is pretty cool. So you get your brand new thermometer. You get some blades. Some blades are in here. Oh, and you also have the protectors for the thermometer. So if you don't want everybody's mouth on your thermometer, you can put one of those protectors over it. There looks like there's about 10 of them in there. So that's kind of cool too. And the tweezers. So I'm pretty impressed with this. I really am. And I think that when you just hold on. Oh, and a brand new pair. Oh, I love these. I love these. I'm gonna have to order some more because I really we use these around the house all the time. I know they're for first aid, but I just like them. So that's this big first aid kit. There's two different sizes on. Okay, I think I went through all of it, but I did want to show the strapping too because you have the backpack. It had the backpack carry with the waist, and then you also just have the strap at the top. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice kit, especially for the money. And I'm going to show real quick. Now we are an affiliate, so if you decide that you really want to get something, we'd appreciate it. I mean, it helps the channel. But let's talk about My Patriot Supply a little bit. I have looked at other companies. Okay, I've looked at different ones. My Patriot Supply uses Ready Hour food, which I showed. We are going to have a wrap up at the end of the month because I still have about I don't know 7 different demos of equipment and things I've purchased over the last few months, and I have another order coming in. And I just want to get on point because I feel like there's so much going on, right? There's so much going on. So let's look at the kits. They actually do sell the books too. I think their books are too expensive. I'm not going to tell you that they're a great buy on the books. Um, y'all know I'm a tightwad, and when it comes to the books, you can purchase the books on thriftbooks.com for a lot less. But they do sell the potassium iodide anti-radiation tablets. I will say this about those: if you're going to get anti-radiation tablets, know what the hell you're doing. Don't just take them. But I do like the personal radiation dosimeter because it does tell you if we're in a bad, dangerous nuclear radiation situation. Now, here's the two kits. I purchased the one that was $239. It has 204 pieces, and then there's a smaller one that's 149.95. But also, there's the blood clot powder, the super skin mods. Um, can you all see it pretty good? I guess you can. Yeah. Well, slow down, Mama Freddie. Dang. I am very impressed with the air purifier, Tamara. I will tell you this: the air purifier is it cycles through lights, right? And the lights are like different colors. So if you had when it first started, the Alexa Pure, it's a Alexa Pure Breeze is what it's called. First of all, I thought the sucker was maybe 9, 10 inches tall. Of course, I don't read descriptions. I buy stuff. That's why I got in trouble with dragonflies a couple years ago. I have to tell the story first. You brought it up. So dragonflies. She wanted these beautiful milk crates to decorate the kitchen, and she wanted to hang them on the wall, good sized milk crates, old vintage ones. Well, I found brand new ones on Amazon, and I was like, well, I'll just buy them because I'm not going to a antique show or flea market, Tamara. So I buy her these milk crates, and they're the old wooden type, right? Vegetable or milk. And she goes, I got the milk crates are here. And she was all excited. So she ran to the P.O. box, and actually, we were on the RV, so she ran to the post office to get them. But she comes back and she goes, "What the hell is this?" And I'm like, "Why? It's your gift." And she goes, she opens the box, and the box, y'all, I'm not kidding, is like this freaking big, right? And she goes, "There's my milk crates," and I'm like, "What the hell?" So I didn't read it, and yeah, folks, they were 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches deep. Um, yeah. So I've kind of learned that maybe sometimes I should read the directions on stuff or the description on things, right? But I'll tell you what, I'm you brought it up and it just made me think of the milk crates and I was like, she'll never forgive me for that. I did find her some, okay, so I did find her some, but I mean, dang, uh, she wasn't too impressed. She goes, if you don't read descriptions and you need to start reading descriptions and stuff. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess it's kind of like with the dishwasher, right? When I got her the dishwasher last year, just so y'all know, the dishwasher went back. Um, she, anyway, I'm not going to get into the dishwasher story. Y'all know from watching Off the Wall Prepper, I try to be nice sometimes and I do stupid stuff. Um, or maybe things I shouldn't do. But anyway, I'm very impressed with the air purifier, and I'll tell you why. So when you first get it, there is three filters that go in that bad boy. It is about 2.5 foot tall, and we've had it on for just about a week, right? And I'm very impressed because our air quality was red, which is the worst. The worst air quality you can have. So on the front of it, where you've seen that meter, Tamara, it cycles through and it shows you as your air quality gets better. Now, I think there's a couple things with air quality. One, we know there's so many pollutants in the air. Two, we don't know what they're coming across the skies with who knows what. So anything we can do to make our air better, I think is important. What we did right now is we have it setting in front of the window unit, which is our heat and our AC. And so what is coming in from outside is going through that purifier before it hits our home. And I think that's important. Today, I have a big chore. I am putting the new water pump in the cabin. And we got that the other day. I've been working a lot of overtime because I don't want to dip into my savings or into my silver stash to do things. I want to pay cash for it. But we needed this water pump for about 6 months. And so that's getting done today, I hope, if everything goes okay. And but I wanted to talk about some of these products. I'm going to flash this just so y'all can see it real quick. If you decide to buy something from My Patriot Supply, I, you know, if you decide to do it, please come back to this live stream and use this link that's right there because that link will give us credit to help. One, I put stuff back into the channel with it, and I have a big My Patriot Supply giveaway that's coming up. But also, I think time is running out. I think the window of opportunity to get our stuff in order is truly running out. And I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news or anything like that. I just think that with the way, yeah, copycat, you don't even know if we really are doing the dang thing, Elaine. We have right now UPS came to our house at 10 o'clock the other night, and he was like, "Holy smokes!" And y'all, I'm talking boxes that were 3 to 4 foot big, because I feel that we are in this situation where at any time, at any time, it could happen. So yes, I've upped my silver game. I'm trying to purchase 7 to 10 ounces, troy ounces of silver a week. Okay, which means that we had to tighten our belt. Um, Silver right now is going up. I think it will continue to go up. Last year, about this time, was about 15, 14.79, somewhere in there, right? Right now, to this morning, it's close to tipping $26. So all the silver that I have tucked away, which is lots and lots of troy ounces, I'll put it this way, over 50. And that's just from me starting doing this program for mine and Dragonfly's well-being last year. When I pulled out that 401k money that took forever to get my hands on my own money, I said, this is bullshit. And, who gives them the right? And I think that as we see these reverse ATMs and the CBDC roll in and all these things, we better be on point. And one thing about silver is it has stood up the test of time over the years and years and years. I'm not saying that it's been an easy journey. in prepping wise. We've had to give up several things. We're not shopping for groceries as much as we were, but what we're doing now is instead of shopping for groceries, is we are getting long-term food. Long-term food. Um, I will say this about my Patriot Supply. If you have any questions, I have not. I've only been an affiliate for about a year, year and a half, or something, right? But I have been using my Patriot Supply for about 5 years, and I've picked up things here and there and here and there. And recently, I just decided let's go full blown, and I'm trying to put in one order a month um, for things that we need. And I think the big thing that we all need to think about is long-term food. Long-term food, first aid, fire. I hope to God, I hope to God, as much as you all have been on this channel, I really hope that you're on point about how to make candles, how to make emergency lighting. But see, I keep finding things that are different and new, like with my mom showing me that light bulb. I remember her having it, and they had a power outage there in Nebraska, and it was in the middle of winter, and it was really cold. And she said when the lights went out, all she did is push the button and the lights came back on. And those bulbs last anywhere from 3 to 5 days, depending if you're running it, on full on. Um, I think that really this preparedness journey that we're all on should be learning to become self-sufficient and coming out of the matrix, out of the matrix when it comes to finances, out of the matrix when it comes to debt, all these things. And I think the longer you're on your preparedness journey, the more you can start filling in the blanks. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't go, and I will say this because I was a loan officer. Don't go and put yourself in thousands and thousands of dollars worth of debt, thinking that tomorrow that all shit's going to break loose and it's going to be over, right? Because honestly, um, this stuff has been set in motion for decades and decades and decades. Will it happen in our lifetime? I believe we will see something major here in the United States with everything that's escalating. I think that we're going to have a bank failure nationwide. And if they don't raise the debt ceiling and if they don't figure out how to do it, I think a lot of countries are going to be lined up with their hand out. And when that happens, that's when we're really OTW. I know what you mean. I'm a tight was also. Tamara, goofball. Well, at least you don't have crotch critters this morning. But, I think it's really important that, like, wherever you're at in your preparedness journey is don't get yourself overwhelmed. The thing is slow and steady is going to win the race. And you just need to keep taking it day by day and figure out what's the priority in your family. Me personally, medical wise, is my knee and my back. Dragonflies, her issue is her top teeth on this side and her breathing, which is air quality. And, she has some issues with that. She gets really stuffed up and stuff. And we've addressed those. And see, I think the important thing is to address those while you can, because I really believe there's a very narrow window, and soon that window is going to close. And when it closes, folks, you don't want to be caught in the shit show, right? I want to say, whoops, that's a new one for me. Okay, I want to go through just a few more products. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot! Now I got to buy some more compressed disposable hand towels. Do y'all see that? Now they're $1.95 a pack. Um, and you can get the cold packs, 3 pack of them for $6. Now there is, and we have done it ourselves. I'll ask Dragonflies to show y'all, but oh my gosh, Tamara. Oh my gosh. Uh, Dragonflies has made our own ice cold packs. This tooth powder. How many of you? I'm going to ask a question of the chat, right? How many of you believe that we should be utilizing fluoride? Hit a one if you think we should not use fluoride. Hit a one. And this is just our personal take, YouTube. Don't be saying we're giving out medical advice. We're not giving out medical advice. YouTube, we're talking as adults. How many of you believe that we should not use fluoride? Hit a one. All right. Yeah. Hey, Barb. Hey, Lenora. Missouri Outdoors. Nice to see you. Okay. See, I'm in agreement with that. Hey, Lee. What's going on? I think that's something that's really important. I have turned to coconut powder, and also my Patriot Supply has one too, that I wanted to show. It's a natural tooth powder. It's mint flavor. They also have colloidal silver. How many of you believe that colloidal silver has a lot of benefits? Hit a one. If you believe colloidal silver has a lot of natural benefits. Now that's another. I don't know if Dragonflies can do it, but she has made bottles of colloidal silver. How many of you in the chat put yes if you've made colloidal silver on your own? And how many of you think a hit a one if you think that colloidal silver has a lot of benefits? Yeah, yeah, yep, I agree with you, Lenora. Yeah, there's coconut powder. There's some really natural toothpastes, and that's where we're at. Have any of you made your own colloidal silver? Just curious. I think actually a lot of animals have a lot of benefits from colloidal silver as well. So that's just something I wanted to bring up. You can do your own research about that. But they also have, as you scroll down, and y'all have seen them, they do have, there's like three different kinds of water treatment they have. And I have the portable aquas. Um, I do not have the chloride dioxide water treatment, but it only treats 60 gallons, and I use Clorox. Yeah, I don't know if she can do it, Barb. If she can, I think she could if she was just. I'll have to search around on YouTube and see if she can do it. I don't want her to get in trouble, or we could do it on one of the backup channels or something like that. Somebody drop. Maybe we'll have a live on OTWP for no, what is it? Survival for Dummies. Can somebody go grab Survival for Dummies, and maybe we could do it over there so that if they do strike it, it's not a big deal. There's always a way around the YouTube world. But I think that, I think a lot of people want to see demos of different things. You can't even process an animal on YouTube anymore. It's ridiculous. What do people think? Do they think that you walk into a grocery store and oh, there's a T-bone steak, oh, there's a chicken breast? No, that's not how it happens. And people need to quit being such puff marshmallow asses because that's not how it happens. Um, they also have. Let me just scroll down through this, and y'all can look at it, and then you can go do it on your own if you want to. But there's the fire blankets, the emergency sleeping bags. I want to do a demo of the emergency blankets. Okay. I have, it's funny to me because people go, those emergency blankets don't work. Well, maybe survival for dummies. If you were using the blanket the correct way, maybe you would understand how it does work. People are like, well, this stuff is super thin. Well, there's a purpose why it's super thin. So I think I have to go wrap myself up this fall. Maybe I should do it before this fall. Maybe I should go out there and sweat my ass off and do it and show you how it's really supposed to be done because people are like, that doesn't work. Yes, it does work. You got to do it the right freaking way. You got to use it. I think that's what the channel's called. Let me see. I can grab it. I think people don't realize, uh, what they're doing. And it's like, if you're gonna review, it's called Survival for Dummies. It's called Survival for Dummies, Lenora. But I'll grab it. And lurkers, you're welcome to come in. We're a pretty friendly group of people most of the time, right? Unless you're a jerk, and then we might have to tell you something. But it's okay. Here it is. It's a new channel. It's just a little backup channel. I think it has like 15 subs or something. But maybe Dragonflies could do it there. Or maybe I can find out if we can do it, and then we could talk about doing a demo of that. I think Colloidal Silver has so many benefits to people that it would, it'd be one of those things that I think would be really cool. You couldn't find it either. It's called Survival. Did you get that? It's called Survival for Dummies. Survival for Dummies. I was just being a smartass. Um, yeah, Survival for Dummies. It has a playlist. There's not a whole lot on there except some smartass comments. So we can do something. Uh, I do want to say this. It, thank you, thank you for subscribing. We'll figure out how to do it. I'll look around. I'll look around to see if we can do it a different way. Like if we can just do it on the channel, which would be cool. Um, I'm really, there's a lot of ways we can do stuff. But I do want to say this. I hope that this helped you. Once again, if you do want to purchase something, right? Um, I'll show it one more time. It's right there. There's the link to it. So use that link to purchase, and you know, I think that in the long run, that I think there's a lot of good products on there. There's a lot of good long-term food storage. I want to say this about the long-term food storage too, is that if you go to get long-term food, wherever you get it, right, make sure one, it's USA made, two, that it's non-GMO, and three, that it has a shelf life of 15 to 25 years. Because I think in the long run, in the long haul, how are you going to sustain you and your family if you get some food? Many, like the MRE brown bags, they're only good for about 5 years. So, you also got to put in order um, how you're going to use your food. The first thing you should use, refrigerator. Second is freezer. Third is your short-term food, your canned food, your canning food, your dehydrated food. They don't have a long shelf life. You're looking at a couple of years. And your last thing that you hope to God that you still have when all the shit is broken down is that you have some long-term food. I am a tightwad. I believe in prepping on the cheap, but I also believe that we're at this turning point in this country that at any moment they could pull the last straw that breaks the camel's back. And when they hit the camel on the back the last time, each and every one of us need to be prepared. Now, this morning, our Beth D is not here this morning, but I am going to show the video that I did early this morning. It is our Beth D is going through a lot, folks. I know many of you are when it comes to your medical and different issues, but I want to say this. We're going to have a little coffee time. The video is about 10 minutes long. It's one of Beth D's favorite songs. And if you all would keep lifting Beth D up in prayer, she does have stage 4 lung cancer. She said after yesterday that she won't be coming on lives. Her health is failing her quickly. I am asking for each and every one of us as prayer warriors to pray for Beth D, to lift her up, and for God to put his loving protective arms around her. So if you'd like to hang out and chit chat for a few minutes, this is about a 9 or 10 minute video, and I'd like to share it with you. Um, I believe in the red cardinal. And I will tell you this about the red cardinal. Because of my Native American background, because of me having some Native American in me, the red cardinal is very significant. And the red cardinal is, they say spiritually that it's when somebody comes. Hey, Texas Red Lake. So the main part of the show's over, okay? Just so y'all know, if you missed it, go back and watch. We really dug into the first aid bag and talked about some down-to-earth prepping. But at this time, I'm going to show this 10-minute video lifting Beth D up, all of us that are here, in prayer, thoughts, love, and hope. The red cardinal is very significant. When my dad passed, my daddy-o, as I call him. He there was a red cardinal that was sitting outside of our RV in Alabama the day we left. When we got to Nebraska, which was like a 12, 14-hour trip, we arrived at my dad's house. There was two red cardinals sitting in the tree, and I was floored. I was like, wow. So my ancestors, the saying is, from Native Americans, Native American blood, is that when a red cardinal comes, it's your ancestors to bring on, either to find you and comfort you in peace, knowing they're there, or to bring you home. And I knew that those red cardinals were a significant indicator that my father would be on his final journey out of the shell that we live in our bodies. And so I went to the nursing home that day, and he had was in hospice, then went to the nursing home. He was only there for a couple weeks, and the whole day I kept having the urgency to go to the nursing home, and he'd give me a long list to do, and I would go out and do something, and I'd come back. Well, he passed away that night, and I went outside, and dragonflies could see me with a tear coming down my cheek, so she left me alone. And sometimes we ask God for things that maybe we shouldn't have. But I looked over at that tree, and there sat the two red cardinals, and I said, "Dear God, show me a sign that my daddy-o is with you, and that he's in a better place." Y'all, it was in a split minute. I looked back at the tree, and the whole tree was full of red cardinals. There must have been 14 to 20 of them. I don't even know to this day. And all I could say is, "Thank you, God, and fly high, daddy-o." And I lifted my arms up like that. And when I lifted my arms up, those red cardinals flew. And I think the red cardinal has a lot of significance in life, period. Red cardinals are a sign from people that have passed on that they're there, that they're with us, and that they're there to comfort us and care about us. So look up. I'll try to find the story. There's a wonderful Native American story that comes down from the Iowa Kansas tribe, which I showed you all the claw when we were there at the reservation just a few weeks ago. And there's a wonderful story about the red cardinals that's been passed down since the early 1800s from generation to generation of the Iowa Nebraska tribe, and it is very significant. And so when you see a red cardinal, know that somebody that has passed on before you is thinking about you that day. So this goes out to Betty, and while we're listening to this, come with me in prayer, thoughts, light, and love for not only Betty. She is stage 4 lung cancer, but come with me in prayer, maybe for your own healing, maybe for somebody around you, maybe for an elder, maybe for a child. Maybe you have financial burdens right now. Maybe you're stressed that you're going to lose your job. Maybe you're stressed because you're behind on your bills. Maybe you don't have enough food. Whatever it may be, pray for someone else, pray for yourself, and pray for the OTWP mag. So here we go, guys and gals. God bless y'all, and I'll come back on after this 10 minutes.
I have walked through the darkest valley. I was lost, couldn't find my way. But then I heard him from within, he who died for my sins. He spoke my name, then I saw his face. Yes, I've seen his eternal glory. Felt his hand when I was astray. I never knew until then what his love truly meant. I was lost, but now I'm found by his grace. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. He is the Lamb and he is the shepherd. He's the burning flame within my soul. The fire in my heart. He is my joy, he is my song. He is right when all is wrong. He's my savior and the light in the dark. Oh, I know I'm on a long and arduous journey. It is narrow and a winding path. Mm, but he is always there through hope and despair. And when I'm lost, I'm always found by his grace, by his grace, by his grace. I've been saved by the grace of my Lord, by his grace, by his grace. I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. He will never let me down. He is always there for me. All the battle will be won. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. By his grace, by his grace, I've been saved by the grace of my Lord. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will look for the story about the red cardinal. The red cardinal is really really awesome, and we're lifting up this morning Beth D, Daniel, and Edith in prayer because our God is very mighty, folks. Our God can move mountains. Our God can spread the seas. He can tell us what to do as long as we stay on the path. So I want to put this one last song out this morning, and this goes out to all of you. I hope that you took something from the live this morning. Please use our link if you decide to purchase something from My Patriot Supply. It really helps the channel. I appreciate all the members, and I appreciate each and every person that's here, be it if you're a member or not. I want to stress that this morning. I want to let you all know that, you know, I am not upset about the comments and the emails yesterday. I let things go because I believe that forgiveness is very important. It does, you know, sometimes there's just miscommunication or someone feels left out, and I understand that. And I want y'all to know that you don't have to apologize. Let's just keep going forward as the OTWP mag because we are the OTWP. We're a little different than a lot of channels. I've got to know many of you inside and outside of YouTube on Telegram, and soon we're going to get to know each other a lot better when we have our first Rumble Live, which will be coming up here in about a week. I'm going to be posting it, and I think that I would love for you to join us on Rumble, where we can really speak our minds and where we can actually talk without the censorship, because the censorship is pretty bad right now. Um, keep walking in faith, light, love, and hope. And let's take it on out with one last song. And God bless y'all from here in the Ozarks to wherever you're at in this big happy world. We do have a live tonight. It's a little bit of everything. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to play a new game, and we're also going to play a little trivia. We're going to have some music. We're just going to enjoy the evening together. And I heard there was a buffalo head coming into the live tonight. I talked to Puddle. His granddad was kind of bad, Tamara, and that's why Puddle has not been around. Um, he said he was on the men's, so I don't know. I'll reach out to Puddle again. I love Puddle of Souls. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Um, Everybody, little turtle, look what's coming in the house. Everyone welcome these new folks and these old folks that are finding their way back to the OTWP mag. We're glad that you're here. And this song goes out to all of you. If you missed the live from earlier, we've been on for about an hour. It was a pop-up live, so please forgive me. But when I have time, I'd like to spend it with y'all because I don't know. None of us are guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. And Miss Needle is a little under the weather. Carol, she posted on a video. And she also, I think, came into a live the other night and said that she wasn't doing too well. So, let's just lift each other up in prayer. There's a lot of things that people don't realize what's going on. And sometimes we forget just that we need to pray for each other. We need to really pray for each other. And we need to pray for the OTWP mag, all the members that are here, and I'm talking subscribers, okay? But I really love and care about y'all. And I hope you keep doing the dang thing. And I hope you enjoy this song. This goes out to Elaine. She has fallen in love with this song. It's a new song. And I hope that you all enjoy it. So let's bring it up and let's take it on out with one more song. Here's the link for My Patriot Supply. If you'd like to purchase something, please use that link. And I appreciate it so much. It does help support the channel. But I'd like to see y'all get something, get something for the funds that you're spending out. So let's take it on out with this song. And this song is pretty cool. It's a new song. And I hope you all enjoy it to the max. The song is called "Gonna Make It," and it's by Hector Gabriel. Hector Gabriel. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Don't be discouraged anymore. You'll find the thing you've been looking for. Pick up the pieces off the floor. Just trust it'll be alright. Your heart is lonely, but it's strong. You might be lost now, and it's not wrong. You'll discover the way, even if it feels long. Just trust it'll be alright. Oh, trust it'll be alright. Be still and know you're loved. Be still and know that you're still good enough. Be still and know that the finish line is only yours to find. Be still and know that you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. Tell all those demons they can hide. They don't know the greatness you have inside. No, stand tall and keep your head up high. And just trust it'll be alright. Yeah, be still and know you're loved. Be still and know that you're still good enough. Be still and know that your finish line is only yours to find. Be still and know that you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. So never give up, you're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. Believe me, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. Be still and know you're loved. Be still and know that you're still good enough. Be still and know that your finish line is only yours to find. Be still and know that you're gonna make it. Oh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this morning's live, and we are gonna make it. We're gonna make it, and we all got to remember that no matter what, God is with us. God is with us, and I thank God each and every day that I'm able to see y'all. I thank you for the new memberships. Dreaded Seeker, you came back as a member. Thank you. Um, Also, P. James came as a new member, and we're going to make it. And God is with us. God is here in this channel. He's all over YouTube if you look for him. He's all over YouTube. There's a lot of good people, folks. And we got to remember that we are here for the good, you know. And let's keep lifting each other up. And if y'all come with me in prayer this morning, dear God, I ask that you watch over the OTWP MAC, the people that we've lost along the way, Chicken Prepper, Dangerous Freedom, Preaching Prepper, we ask that they rest in peace. Dear God, many of our members and people around the world are suffering right now, and we know that it is written. We are in the days of Elijah, we are in the book of Revelation, and we know how it ends because you're the Alpha, you're the Omega, you're the beginning, you're the end. Dear God, please put your loving arms around each one of our MAG members, each one of our new members, each one of our subscribers and friends and family here. Please watch over them as they leave this live today. Protect them, put the shield of armor around them. Dear God, we ask that you keep us doing the dang thing in your name and to be the light, love, and hope of this world, to bring more people to Jesus, because we know that that's the only way to eternal salvation. And by your grace, dear God, please watch over Beth D, Daniel, and Edith. We're lifting them up in prayer. And what I ask this morning is that they don't suffer on this last final journey. We all know that you're with us through all the times, storms and rainbows. And dear God, we just ask in your name to watch over each and every one of us. God bless you, everyone. Amen. Thank you, God, for this wonderful OTWP mag that we've created. I hope that you all have a great day. I got to go finish transporting water because we're getting more rain. I thank God for the rain. This rain catch has been a true blessing. We went from $200 a month to nothing, to paying nothing, because the good Lord's providing us water. Um, and thank you so much, everyone, for all you do. God bless each and every one of you. If you all would hold on 1 minute, stay in the chat, please. I'm going to do something special this morning. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. Don't leave the chat. This goes out to me and dragonflies. Whoops. Hold on. What did I do? I did something wrong here. Hold on, trooper. Let's see if it went. Okay. All right, folks. I just gifted 5 OTWP memberships. Let's see who gets them this morning. I want you all to be members, and I want you to, the first month is on the OTWP. This is the kind of things that I like to do for the channel. And who got them? Is it showing who got them? Shh, Trooper, it's okay. Is anybody seeing who got them? Does anybody see the memberships come up? I want you to feel a part, and I do my best that I can. Who got them? Are we seeing them? Are we seeing them? Mama Freddie got one. Boom! You're welcome, Mama Freddie. Welcome back to the mag. I hope. Thank you. I'm glad you got one. Anybody else? Who else got one? Little Turtle, you got one? Who else got one? Anybody else? Who got him? Carol, did you get one? Well, come on now, YouTube. I just gifted 5 membership. I don't see them. I only see one. Mama Freddie, you're welcome. Anybody else see him? Mama Freddie's is coming up. If you get gifted a membership, stay on for a minute. Stay on for a minute. If you get gifted a membership from the OTWP, let me know. I'm seeing it on my phone. I'm seeing the 5 gifted memberships right there that I just sent. And I seen that Mama Freddie got one. It turned from, oh, hold on. If you did not, you have to go into that you'll accept a gifted membership. I don't know how you do that, y'all. Does anybody know how to do it? Trooper, and T-Bone. One went up. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to play one more song and see if some more of those gifted memberships come up. If you get one of the gifted memberships like Mama Freddie did, please say, I got one. So let's listen to one more song and see if the rest of them come up. And if I think you have to opt into getting a gift membership, so go to the main part of the channel, go off the live real quick, type in OTWP, OT off the wall prepping, and then when it says join, I think you have to say yes that you'll accept a gifted membership. So let's listen to one more song. See if we can get the rest of those gifted memberships out.
Working it out in all things, in all things. You working it out for the good of those you called according to your purpose, for the good those you called according to your plan. Well, you are working for the good. Yeah, you are working for the good. In all things, in all things, in all things. You're working it out in all things, in all things. You're working it out for the good of those you will trust in you. We will trust, we will see you move. We will trust in you. Oh, we will trust, we will see you move. For the good of those you called according to your purpose. For the good of those you called according to your plan. And for the good of those you called according to your purpose. For the good of those you called according to your plan. Well, you are working for the good. You are working for the good.
All right. Did some more people get the memberships? Yeah, I guess there's Dragonflies came out here. She said that the cats were going crazy. There was a loose dog in the yard. I'm gonna have to go have a talk with these neighbors because they are being very, very irresponsible with their animals. I almost hit one of their dogs coming up the road. It jumped off the bank right in front of the car. Then it had the mama cat pinned under our building trying to get to it, and the babies, she was trying to protect the babies. This happened right when we got home, and I'm like over their dogs being loose. I hate, you know, it's one thing, like if it's an accident, they get out, but these dogs are running loose in this 300 acres, and they are becoming a nuisance. And I cannot stand when people don't take care of their babies, their dogs, their animals. I mean, how many cats, y'all, have we rescued because they've just wandered upon the cabin? And like, no animal deserves to be treated like that. So I had to go from 150-pound bag of food to now 250 pounds bags of food, cat food. And I care about the animals. Like we have a lot of rabbits and stuff, and the dogs are just like chasing around the rabbits trying to like tear them up and stuff. And all they do is they hurt them and then they run off and leave them there to suffer. And I'm really over it. Like I shouldn't have to go out and basically get rid of a rabbit because of these dogs. And so if it's the same dogs again, I'm going down there to write a note or talk to them in person. And I'm going to tell them I'm not being a jerk, but they need to take control of their animals. I don't want to fence us in, right? I don't want to fence us in. We live in the forest, but I'm almost to the point that I'm going to put up a perimeter fence to keep out their dang dogs. It's ridiculous. I agree with you, Dreaded Seeker. Like it's very irritating because then they're the ones their dog gets hit by a car and then they're mad at the person, and it's like, how are you going to be mad at me when your dog gets hit when you've had it running around? It's out there again. This SOB. I'm gonna go, y'all. It's out here at the watershed trying to get to the kittens. I'm gonna go. I'm going out there, y'all. Love you. Big prepper hugs. I got to get out there and protect all these kittens. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tonight. Bye bye.